your daughter, bro. R.I.P. to your daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen your daughter, like, she was with Lil Uzi Vert, right? Like, she was signed with Lil Uzi Vert, right?
Nah, she wasn't.
Niggas said that nigga should have came on here. We'd have had that nigga confessing by now. Oh, fuck around me.
You made it happen because you was in the game, right? Like, you really made it happen.
Nah. See, a lot of people think that because of, my relationships.
We don't want to hear none of that shit, though. We want to, bitch. We gonna get to it. We might have gave him one softball question after that, bitch. Hey, bro.
Right now, I would say this to be saying you in the gang and that shit crazy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? For them to be asking, bro, you know what I'm saying? You in the gang. And that's how you know what I'm saying, your daughter got linked with Uzi. That's like crazy to, like, you know what I'm saying, because that gonna play a part in court. Like, but best believe it, because they're gonna try to paint like CMG and PRE gang type shit in the gangs that's double R and you got Trula. Like, they're gonna try to link all that shit. So I want to say this before I pause it again. Sometimes it's just best not to do interviews because anything you say can be used against you, even when you're not under the court of law. So,
that I made it happen, but I ain't gonna take credit for something I ain't do. My daughter made that happen on her own, you know what I'm saying? My daughter was a hustler, man, you know what I'm saying? And, her drive was strong as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So, she was promoting her own music, you know what I'm saying, getting herself out there, and Uzi, caught on and reached out to her and kind of took her up under his wing, and he did a lot for her, put her in some great positions. Uzi a good dude, he a real one for sure, but she wasn't signed to Uzi. She actually was in talks with Kodak Black.
Oh man. Yeah. She was in talks with Kodak Black.
Yeah, when my daughter passed, he posted some screenshots of their DMs and them going back and forth talking about the contract. He actually had just bought her a car, which she didn't even know. Shout out to Kodak. And but he put all that on the gram, when she passed and shit, you know what I'm saying? And, he had some great intentions on him.
Now, I want to say this. What Uzi was doing is something similar that Lil Wayne did to Drake. Now, a lot of times y'all might think that these artists is actually signed with these other artists because you see them with them all the time. But paperwork-wise, they don't be signed. What it be is, like, for instance, example with Lil Wayne and Drake. We thought Drake was signed to Lil Wayne for like the first 2 years that we seen them together. Technically, by paperwork, he wasn't signed. What Wayne did was Wayne let Drake open up for him, go on tour with him, and shared his crowd and his fan base with Drake. And he was trying to see, was Drake able to be star potential to win over the fans? And if Drake win over the fans, then I sign you. If you don't, then hey, we just cool, but I won't sign you. And that's what Uzi was doing with his daughter. I got you up under the wing. I got the real thinking you signed to me because it's going to help boost your career, but I need to see the reaction and will you catch to the people before I give you a bag. And that's what Uzi was doing.
That's a good ass lookout though, because regardless of what, you're building me up. So that means you got enough confidence in me or what I'm doing, and even put me out there, because you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk that I mess around and blow up, and I'm not signed to you when I change my mind. So that must mean that you really do got a lot of confidence. That's love, bro. That's love. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's love.
For sure. These artists most definitely is taking the gamble when they share their platform with these local artists, because like you said, salute. Like you said, I can get the star power and go somewhere else. And it have been done before. You know what I'm saying? It have been done multiple times. So,
kind of what Boosie was doing with Blue.
Exactly, you know, exactly. Like Boosie didn't have Blue on the exclusive contract.
Mhm.
So he gave him the Starlight, and then Blue went and signed an exclusive contract
Mhm.
with Empire. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So yeah, it's something similar in a way. It's just all about taking the gamble. But the reason why they do it too is because I don't want to discover Marita Boy and give Marita Boy a bag and he don't become a star.
Right.
I'm gonna put him in front of the people and see can he become a star. And then
Right.
if he do, then I'm gonna give him a bag.
And you gotta have a lot of trust in our relationship that I'm not go back like be like, oh no, I got the clout and now I'm gonna run off and get another bag.
Right. Right.